do it, don't worry, you might correct later. You have got cos squared there, you have sine squared, that's cos x, that's a plus 1. Now if you want to take on, the only way is to convert the sine cos. The reason why you convert the sine because this cos here cannot be converted to sine. But this cos squared can be converted to sine. So because of that, 3 cos x, you have to convert the sine squared x to cos x. So your first step would be to use one of the two fundamental identities. So it would be 4 cos squared x minus open bracket 1 minus cos squared x. You get 1 mark for knowing that sine squared x equal 1 minus cos squared x. This is equal to 3 cos x plus 1. Okay? Then you remove brackets, you get 4 cos squared x minus 1 plus cos squared x equal to 3 cos x plus 1. Then you need to take the 3 cos x and the plus 1 to the left. If you do that, you get 5 cos squared x minus 3 cos x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay? And then you use the K method, okay, to help you to factorize. Because as it is a little bit complex. Okay? So, say let K be equal to cos x. If you do that, you get 5k squared minus 3k minus 2 equal to 0. Now, in the previous lesson, I showed how to use a calculator.
Yes.
Okay, if you have got the right calculator, right? If you have got the right calculator, not this one, that one there. Okay? Now, all the grey calculators that you were using in grade 8 and 9, you need to throw them away. Okay? These calculators, they are for grade 8 and 9. For someone who is doing pure maths up to metric, this is not the calculator. Okay? So you need to buy the silver one. A calculator is a very important tool because it helps you to make things easier in terms of your calculations. And if you become a master of your calculator, it's an added advantage. Having a good calculator and being a master of that calculator, it's an added advantage. So, all of you should be able to factorize this. Okay? You don't really need to stress, if you don't want to stress your brain, okay? Here, you go to mod, you must have this calculator. Okay? Then number 5 equation, for my calculator, number 5 equation. Then you go to quadratic, number 3. Okay? Then you know your quadratic equation. You taught quadratic equation term 1. Okay? Term 1 you did quadratic formula and all. So A is 5. So you put 5 there, press equals. Your B is minus 3. Minus 3, you press equals. Your C is minus 2, you press equals. Then you get your first value. Now this value, just consider it as K. Okay, your calculator was programmed in terms of X. So what this means is K is equal to 1. You take the 1 to the left, so the first factor will be K minus 1. So I can write it K minus 1. See what I'm doing? I'm not thinking. There's no thinking. Okay? I've got my K already. But you must have the good calculator. Then, so I've got my first factor. To get the second one, you press equals. That x2 is your K. Now here, because you've got a fraction, you just say that K equal to minus 2 over 5. The denominator there is 1. You cross multiply. So you get 5K equals to minus 2. Then you take the minus 2 to the left, you get 5K plus 2. That 5K plus 2 is your factor. Okay? Then you have got 5K plus 2. You are using your calculator in a smart way. And it's quick. You don't have to stress too much. Okay? You'll be saving time as well. So here, you end up having K equal to 1 or K equal to minus 2 over 5. Then you bring in back the cos x. So let's start with this one. We have cos x equal to 1, or cos x equal to minus 2 over 5. Okay? So we can put therefore here. Then let's find the general solution for that. Then another general solution for that. Total 4. Okay? So for this one here, it becomes x equal to plus or minus shift cosine of 1 plus k times 360, where k is an element of integers. Okay? Shift cosine of 1 gives you 0. Okay? So you get x equal to, now plus or minus 0 is a 0. So this becomes k times 360, where k is an element of z. So you end up having one general solution because shift cos of 1 is 0. Okay? So 0 is a neutral number, it cannot be positive or negative. So we have the first general solution there. The second one, right, for that one it becomes x equal to plus or minus shift cosine of minus 2 over 5 plus k times 360 degrees, where k is an element of z. What is shift cos of minus 2 over 5? To one decimal place? I thought you did the work. 130? 130? 113, comma, plus k times 360, where k is an element of z. And I don't have enough space, so what I'm going to do is I need to find the values of x. Remember, the question is based on finding x values. It's not asking for the general solution. If it was asking for the general solution, then you stop here. You have two general, 3. These two, remember there are 2 there because of that plus or minus. And then you also have the third one here. Okay, so 3 general solutions. Now we want x between minus 180 and 180, so we have to substitute k. Okay, we have to substitute k. So let me tell on here. So the x value. So the x will be equal to, if I substitute k equal to 0 here, 0 times 360 gives me what? 0. 0 is between minus 180 and 180. So 0 degrees is a solution. Then if I substitute k equal to 1, I'll get 360. 360 is outside the interval. If I substitute k equal to minus 1, minus 360 is outside the interval. So for this general solution, I only have one valid answer for x, which is 0 degrees. Then you need to move on to the second one. Put k equal to 0 here, you will get two values. The positive 113.58 and the negative. So we can write both here, 113.58. Both are valid. Other one 113.58 degrees. Okay, so there's both a positive and a negative are valid answers. Then if you substitute k equal to 1, you get a value which is outside. K equal to minus 1, you get a value which is outside that interval. So it means that you only have 3 solutions, or 3 values of x here. Those 3. Okay? Because our interval is from minus 180 to 180 degrees. Okay? So that's how you do the product.